Good morning, Tony here. So, taking a little stroll with you guys this morning. Got a new little apparatus here. Hopefully, it'll keep it from being a headache video. So, got the pups walking behind me. It's a chilly day in New Jersey, but not cold. It's not frozen, which is nice. Hey, Shannon. Good morning. All right, so little update. So I came. I went this weekend to Joseph McClendon's Magnetic Success Summit, which was spectacular. It was a really quick turnaround in LA for 2 days, but there's always a reason that we go where we go, right? And any event that you go to that you get something out of is a great event. This event was no different. So I just wanted to share a little bit about Joseph, or rather what he was talking about, some of his wisdom that he was sharing, some of the thought processes, and really his big thing was talking about basically the law of attraction, and that's hence the name Magnetic Success Summit, right? We get to attract, and I've certainly had this conversation on here with you guys before. We get to attract what it is that we want into our life, right? To say it another way that you may have heard is we get what we focus on. The more we focus on something, the closer we're going to get to having it, right? And that's just one of the components, but the reality of it is so many of us focus on the negative. So many of us focus on what it is that we don't want instead of focusing on what it is that we do want. Instead of focusing on what is important, what we already have to be grateful for. And that's certainly just one of the components of it, but that's an important component. I just welcome and challenge everyone to focus on what it is that's great in your life. And I know it's a recurring theme that you guys hear me talk about it all the time, but focus on what it is that you do want and work towards it. Be obsessive over it. Keep going for it. Keep going after it. One of the people that is a shining example of this, and I'm impressed by every time I get to spend some time with her, is Dana. Many of you watched the video of Dana this weekend breaking through a board, and her determination and dedication to how many times she hit that board to break it. What you guys didn't get to see is that I actually edited that video a little bit, so there were many other strikes that several other strikes that she made, or attempts that she made at breaking that board, and she was determined to do it. And at one point, I went to get her a different board, and she said no, she wanted to keep going and getting that board because she was focused on her outcome. She was focused on getting to the other side. So how committed are you to getting to what you want to do, to getting to the other side, to breaking through to what it is that you want? Every time I get to spend time with her, I see how much of a challenge it is for her to do. Wait, hold on. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I get to see how much of a challenge it is for her to do what it is that she has to do. The normal everyday things. Hold on. Let's see if this thing catches up to me here. There we go. The things that we take for granted, the things that we don't even think about that we do. The little mundane things that we do on a regular basis that we take for granted, that's easy for us to do, is so much more challenging, so much more effort to be able to do. But she still keeps moving forward. She still keeps going after what it is that she wants. She's got this desire to walk out of that chair, right? And she's doing the things that she does, the exercises she does, the commitment that she has to have in order to make that happen it's impressive. Because again, she was told that she would never walk She would never be able to stand. She wouldn't be able to breathe on her own. There's so many things that she was told that she would never do. And you know, she's been proving them wrong, and she's going to continue to do that. Anyway, not to get too far. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this thing is, so trying to get used to it. So anyway, going back to the law of success and attracting what it is that you want into your life. You know, it comes through a series of practices, but one of them is seeing yourself where it is that you want to be. Imagining yourself where it is that you want to be. You know, the vision boards, you've heard about vision boards many times. One of the differences that Joseph talks about is actually making practically a separate vision board for each thing that you want, so that you're not focusing on all of them at once. You can have more than one thing. You can be working on more than one thing, but they shouldn't be all jumbled up too much. It should be kind of, you know, here's one, you focus on one, you focus on the other, you focus on the other. And yeah, that does mean taking a picture. That does mean imagining yourself there. That does mean the incantations, the affirmations, the I am statements. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am happy, I am passionate, I am strength, I am courageous, I am courage, whatever it is. But use those incantations and those affirmations to get it to where it is that you want and need to get to, right? The other one is, again, the visualization, and using those boards to make that happen. And just to attract, just believe that you can get and that you deserve what it is that you want to get in your life. You know, there's a couple more steps along the way, a little bit more minutia, but I don't want to keep you guys on here for too long. And of course, as you know, I'm walking these pups. And, you know, he's got a book, Awesome Sauce, which talks about a lot of these things about that magnetism, law of attraction, and getting into your life what it is that you want. Because we're all good at doing it. You know, how many times in your life has it already happened that you wanted to do something, you wanted to speak to someone, you wanted to make something happen? And just by thinking about it, just by taking maybe some minor action, you were able to get it done. You know, to attract things into your life. Unfortunately, it does work the other way. When you focus on crap and you start thinking about the things that you don't want, and you start worrying about things that you don't want to happen, those things either tend to happen, or certainly they steal your happiness. So don't let those things steal your happiness. Focus on what it is that you do want. Stop focusing on the shit that you don't want. Even if you're going through shit, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Stop focusing on it. Focus on your outcome. Don't focus on where you are. Focus on where it is that you want to go. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what it is that you do have, and focus on the things that you want to have. We're just doing this shit wrong. We're magnets. We attract things into our lives. What is it that you're attracting into your life? What do you want to attract into your life? Focus on that. Because when we focus on shit, we get more shit. When we focus on what we have and what we're grateful for and what we want, we get a lot closer to it. So start focusing on what it is that you want. Stop focusing on the shit. Again, to use Dana as an example, if she focused on the fact that she was in a wheelchair and that she couldn't do so many things as easily as other people do, she'd never be able to get anywhere where she's at. But let me tell you, in the last 7-8 months, she went from not having walked in probably 2 years because of a chronic broken ankle and some other things that were happening, to walking 46 steps and 56 steps and 66 and 76, going up to several hundred. Now she's walking up to 400 or 500 feet per day. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do that video while we were out there together, but you'll have the we'll. So that's my alarm. That's actually one of my alarms going off right now. You know what it said? It said, "What are you grateful for?" Because I need the reminders as well. I go through the same thing. We all do. Anyone who thinks that, there's someone whose life is perfect and it just comes natural and they, it's just whatever it is, they just have, that's bullshit. I get the reminders. I get the one at 6 o'clock in the morning saying, "Get up. It's a beautiful day. Get up and celebrate." I got the one at 7 o'clock in the morning that I snoozed before. What are you grateful for? To remind me to answer that question, what am I grateful for today? So what are the practices that you're doing that are keeping you on your road to success, or whatever that definition is? Are you taking action? It's not enough to have a head full of knowledge. It's not enough to say, I know. Well, if you know, then do. Because if you're not doing, then you don't know it at the level you should. And by the way, I'm guilty of that myself. I'm not saying that I'm an expert at this or that or the other thing. You know, we're all a work in progress and a masterpiece at the same time. Accept that. Accept that you're still a work in progress. Accept that you're still working towards what it is that you want. But go after what you want. You know, stop bitching about what you don't have. Stop bitching about what's gone. I mean, that's the lesson that I've been learning for the last couple of years, really hard. You know, and yes, bad shit happens. Yes, there are bad fucking people. Yes. But you're either going to dwell on that or you're going to move on. It's either going to make you better or it's going to make you bitter. Grow through what you're going through. You must grow through what you go through, because if you don't grow through what you go through, you're going to keep going through the same shit that you're going through each and every day. You have to grow through it. Otherwise, you keep going through it. And that's when you run into people, hey, dude, how's it going? Same shit, different day. That's become my least favorite response ever. Same shit, different day. My new answer is, well, I'm sorry, how can I help? Because I don't want to live the same shit, different day. And anybody who's saying that, you know, even though they probably don't mean it, it's become such an automatic that that's what you're attracting. You're attracting the same shit on a different day. Start changing your thought, your words. I mean, I talk about, you know, that language pattern all the time. You know, start saying I'm good and getting better. Living the dream. You know, I got a friend of mine that says, living the dream. And I'm like, damn, you know, I've been saying that a lot for the last couple of years, because I said, that's great. He says, wow. I'm like, wow, dude, congratulations. And he reminds me, well, listen, bro, not every dream is a good dream. Some dreams are nightmares, but they're dreams. So, but just start living, I'm living the dream, or good and getting better. Stop saying that it's the same shit, different day, because you're going to get the same shit on a different day. So it's important, just grow through what you go through, guys. You have to, Chris, Michael, absolutely. You have to grow through what you go through. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going through the shit. Unless you're happy going through the shit, then by all means, don't do what I'm suggesting. Just keep going through your shit. But you're going to keep going through it until you decide that you want to grow through it. And you know what? Growth isn't always easy. Matter of fact, growth is rarely easy. Sometimes you got to go through a little bit more pain than what you're going through now in order to get to the other side. But you're already in pain anyway. Why not go through it faster? Why not grow through it faster? Otherwise, you're just going to keep going through it. So that's the whole idea behind Get Up and Grow. And by the way, for those of you who are in New Jersey, I'm actually having a free workshop tomorrow in collaboration with Gina Ritchie at Bellworks. Used to be Bell Labs in Holmdel, New Jersey. It's at 12 o'clock, so I know that a lot of people are working, but if there's any way of getting there, I'd be happy to have anyone there. I believe there is an Evite on my Facebook page. I'll probably reshare it again today. So if you're anywhere in the New Jersey area, it's about I'd say maybe an hour outside of Manhattan, maybe an hour outside of Philly, kind of right in central Jersey. So if you're able to make it, by all means, join us. We will record it, so at some point I'll give you guys access to that. Anyway, but that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about, you know, getting up and growing, and a lot of the things that you know, a little few of the ideas that I've been sharing here is something that I'm going to be sharing there as well, and that is going to be a lead up to an event that I'm going to be having. It's actually going to be a master class. It's going to be a 5-part series, but I will be sharing more about that as well. So thank you, Sonia. Grateful for you guys as well. Hey, Carla. Good morning. Hey, Timmy, Judy, Judith, Michael. Wow, got a bunch of you guys on. Hey, Linda. Good morning. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Lewis, Anthony, Richard. Hey, Tara. Good morning. Who else we have? Mel, John. How are you guys? So, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope that the message that I share on a daily basis kind of get through, because it is really about it's about growing. Because like I said, we're all going through something, but let's all grow through something, right? And come out on the other side and hopefully be better, do better, and share our story with someone else. So with that said, guys, I'm already running late. I gotta go. Appreciate all of you. Feel free to share this video. As always, this is on my private page, but actually not private, public. So go ahead and share it if you like. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Seeing you guys at the event if you choose to go there. For those of you also, again, in New Jersey or New York area, there is also a New Jersey Power Team meeting tomorrow at 6:30 in Somerset, New Jersey. So I'll post that link on here as well in case you guys want to come. So I'm going to be doing that talk tomorrow at 12 o'clock and then doing it again at 6:30, 6:45 in Somerset. So look forward to seeing some of you guys there. I know you're already going to be there. And yeah, have a great day. Make it a great day. Don't just have a great day, but make sure you make it a great day, because you are in control. You have the power to do so. So make it happen, you guys. Again, focus on what it is that you want. All right, not what you don't. So appreciate all of you. Have a great day. Remember, I almost forgot. How did I almost forget? Just remember that in life, it is not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get up. Fall down 7, get up 8, and every single time you fall, you have the opportunity to get up and grow. So get up and grow, my friends. It's that time. It's your time. See ya.